Good morning to all. I am your computer teacher, Anu Kurana. Today we are going to start our computer class with chapter 1. If you have book, open your book, chapter 1, hardware and software, page number 5. First see this presentation. This is same as your book. Okay, there is no difference in book and this presentation. So first follow this presentation, and after seeing the video, you have to read yourself your lesson. Okay. Now start with lesson 1. Topic is hardware and software. Now you have understood that computer is an amazing machine that can do different types of jobs. Computer system can be defined as an electronic machine that is used to generate information from raw data. It performs various functions such as entering data, processing and storing it, presenting output on the screen. Let's know how a computer works. A data or instruction is entered into a computer using keyboard. This data instruction is called input. That you have already learned in your earlier classes. The data is converted into meaningful information with the help of CPU, which is called processing, because all processing work done in CPU. After processing it, the result display on the monitor. This is called the output. Now computer is divided into two parts. Okay, it has different parts that work together form a computer system. But two basic parts of a computer system are hardware and software. Okay, so one by one I am explaining you about hardware. What is hardware? The physical part of a computer which you can touch and see are called hardware. These all parts are called hardware. A human body consists of different parts. The outer parts of a body are visible, but the parts like brain, lungs, heart, which are inside, these are inside parts of our body, cannot be seen. Similarly, in a computer, we can see the parts of hardware that are outside only, like monitor, keyboard, etc. These are outer parts, and they are attached to the CPU by cables. Some parts of hardware are inside the CPU. You can see them only when you open the body of CPU box, like hard disk and CPU chip. Hardware of a computer is further classified into three parts. Now hardware is classified into three parts. First, input, output and storage devices. Let us talk about each of these in details. First is input device. There are special types of hardware devices that are used to input words, numbers or pictures into a computer. These are called input devices. Like you can see, what is this? This is keyboard. And this, what is this? This is a web camera, right? And this is joystick. It is used for playing games. And this is microphone for recording sounds. Okay, I will explain you one by one. This is a trackball. This is first input device, trackball. It has a ball on its top. You can see ball over here. To move the pointer on the screen, roll the ball with your finger. Like mouse, it's working like mouse. Next, a scanner copies a picture or text printed on a paper. You can see, yes, paper we will put inside this lid and it will scan, and whatever prints on the paper, it's come on the computer screen. Next is, what is this? It is primarily used to share pictures and have live chat with our friends and relatives using internet. This is web camera. Okay. Next is joystick. It is used for playing games. It looks like a car gears. It helps to move the item on the screen like mouse. Next is light pen. It looks like a pen that can be used on a special pad. Okay. Whatever you write on this pad can be seen on the monitor. Next is microphone. It is used to record our voice and other sounds into the computer. Let's have one quick quiz. Please be attentive. Which part of our body acts as an input device? Just think. Input device. I will explain now. Next, output devices. The device which display the information and results are called output devices. For example, monitor and printer. These are two common output devices. First, monitor looks like a TV screen. Whatever you type on the keyboard can be seen on the monitor. It also displays the processed information like output. Printer prints output which you see on the computer screen on paper. Next output device is speaker. Yes, speakers are used to hear music, sounds stored in a computer. Next topic is storage devices. You can see the device which are used for storing data. This is, what is this? This is hard disk. It's called storage device. Hard disk is the main storage device which stores all the work we do on a computer. It is placed inside the CPU. Other important devices like CD, pen drive and DVD are also used to store information. First, CD, it's a compact disc. It's a flat, shiny disc. You can see over here, shine. Store a lot of information. Next, hard disk. It is a device which stores huge amount of data and information. It is present inside the CPU box. Next is pen drive. It is very small inside but can store and transfer data from one computer to another. It can easily be handled because we can put this any computer. Next topic is software. Now we have completed the hardware parts. Now next part is software. Two basic parts we are studying about computer. Hardware we have done. Now next is software. What is software? Software is that part of a computer which cannot be seen and touched. To make the hardware work, we need to have software in it. Let us understand this with the help of examples. Children, all of you must have seen use a music system. The parts like speaker, cassettes, tapes, etc. Okay, which you can touch and see are the hardware. Can you see the songs recorded on the tape? No, because it's a software. We cannot see software. We only software is that part of a computer which cannot be seen and touched because these are programs. A CD is hardware, but the songs or movies which are used in as a software we cannot touch. These are CDs. And another example, like whether TV is hardware, but the program that you watch on it are software, but because we cannot touch the programs. Now, here's some fact file that you can see on your book right side of the page. This is page number 7, fact file. You can see it on right side of the book. Alan Turing. Who is it? Alan Turing. He is well known for his great contribution of modern computers. Considered as father of modern computer. Okay. Now let us go back to the working of a computer. Which of the following steps is done by a software? Input, process and output. This is called IPO cycle. First is I for input, P for process and O for output. Input we are giving with keyboard and mouse. Okay, processing is done in CPU and output is coming on screen. This is the working chart of a computer. Yes, processing is done by a software. It takes the input from the user, processed it, displays output on the monitor. Thus we can define software as a set of instructions given to the computer to do a particular work. There are two types of software, system software and application software. Okay children, now we have done page number 5 and page number 6. These two topics we will discuss in next class.